just changing some stuff around. This Detrum 70mm EDF was on that 8th scale buggy back there, like mounted in the front, and I had it mounted in the front because like the tires would kick up dirt, so if it was mounted in the back, the dirt could have kicked up and got sucked into the EDF. So it was mounted like way in the front of it. Here it's in the back because this thing doesn't kick up so much, and I'm thinking of just putting some kind of screen. Yeah, the nickel metal hydrides right here are 7.2 volts, 6L, and what else, running 2 of these. So the key thing we're doing here is we're not just blowing air out the back, which is kind of cool, not to knock whatever everybody else has done in the past, but we're doing 4-wheel drive, so we can accelerate, peel out, all that good stuff, have tilt control in the air with braking and hitting the gas in the air, all that good stuff. But also we can accelerate in the air with an EDF. So the EDF can, the Detrum kit said it can take up to 6S. So that's why like I had the 6S and the A scale back there. But when I tried this, like we got a smoke puff out of the ESC. So I bought like extra backup ESCs, but the ESC still worked after the 6S made it smoke puff. So I don't know, with this 6S, it's a pretty huge one, not really aircraft and air hobby grade, but I wanted long run times in the A scale. So with this and the charger, the Detrum, it's like it didn't hold up, but it still works. But yeah, I quit using the 6S. So yeah, that's what's up with that guy right now. So we got super torque with the smaller pinion gear off that helicopter motor, and that helicopter motor is super strong. And recapping that, we had this old guy in there. This is the original that came with the Team Associated 18B Mini 16 scale, whatever that thing was called at first, with this motor, and it was just exposed at the bottom right here. So I swapped pretty much an identical motor. I don't know if you can. Identical motor to this, but it came out of an old helicopter. This whole thing that I had messed up years ago or whatever. So I got one identical to this out of that, except it has a spur gear that doesn't have a little set screw. So I don't know how to take that pinion gear off. That's way off in there. So it meshes like perfect and everything, though. It's just a little bit smaller, so it gives me a lot more torque, which is the exact opposite of what I actually need. So it's alright for now. So it's gonna be moved to like another A scale pretty quick, so I can start using my 4S or maybe even a 6S to make it push a lot more, give me a lot more thrust. It's just really So with this EDF, I definitely recommend like 4S, and probably that's it. Uh, yeah, this is all EDF, but the battery for the wheel motor is still in there. So with the 4S, that's way too big. 5,000 milliamp 4S, that's way too big. And the other battery in there pushing against the motor that's not running right now. It's still pushing it. Yeah. So imagine on 6S with the right size milliamps and all that. Yeah, and I'm still not giving it everything, you know. And that's on carpet, man. So, and it's heavy. It's heavy right now. Yeah, that's about 90% throttle though with that low 4S. So yeah, I need to get that charging and stop playing with it right now. Yeah. All right. And last but not least, I just want to show y'all in the light setup. 100 milliamp nickel metal hydride 7.2 going to the EDF. So nothing like that 4S. Vastly underpowered, you know, but super light little battery, and then another little battery like that going to the motor on board. So now we got wheel and yeah, well, I don't want to, yeah, it's working still. Luckily, it's still working, but yeah, I don't want to run it in. It's too fast for indoors. It's way too torquey and. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to update on this stuff. So if you're really into the RC stuff, you can kind of help lead a startup as far as like getting custom cars made where they're sold as a kit fully like this, or we just sell kits that can go on cars purposely for this. So yeah, if you're into that stuff, you can pretty much help me and we can lead that startup. If you're an engineer or you're just really into it, you know, people in the business, from all kind of cars, this kind of acceleration and in the air acceleration and things is just way different, and it's the future. And so on a side note, if you're into cars like Tesla and cars for humans and things, we're trying to launch there too. It's just right now, me and my engineers and my team are busy on something we feel is more important and time sensitive than all this stuff right here, but this is fun stuff. So if anybody in the hobby just wants to do it and throw just the air grade EDF on a car, go for it, you know. We're just, you know, don't try to launch as a company and steal our ideas, you know. But yeah, it's awesome for in the snow, low traction. But in little cars like this, they just struggle to get over bumps and grass and little things are obstacles for this to get up to speed, just being so small. The EDF pushing it just helps that happen. So there's definitely a future in this tech. Full-scale cars and RC grade and fun stuff. What else? This is a drift car. This is 24th scale, I think, 4-wheel drive drift car with the slippery drift tires and just a different kind of, you know, prop on the back, different kind of thrust. But same thing, while it's drifting around and sliding, it has something to push it forward. So it's cool. It's fun stuff. So I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of footage of maybe this guy running, but it kind of sucks with the super small pinion gear. But maybe if I get a bigger pinion gear, and then once we get everything on the better cars like the Rattler, and then maybe we're gonna get like a Bushmaster or some kind of Thunder Tiger car or something, and give you guys an update when that happens. So peace.